Lead to Positive. This is video number 16, and we're talking about how the story, some stories that you can relate to, might work around the lead to positive, and the third statement that we work on, which is I'm responsible for how I feel and I choose to feel great. That's choosing to have emotional responsibility for yourself. So let me tell you how that worked within me. I had been writing that down for 40 days in a row, and I was in the middle of a separation with my husband at the time, and during that separation we would talk often, and he called me one day, and he was kind of being a little snarky, and I was beginning to learn what verbal abuse was and all that kind of stuff, and so as he was being a little snarky, all of a sudden I heard inside my head, I'd never heard this before, I heard inside my head, he makes me feel. And you know what? My unconscious that I'd worked on snapped into place. And what happened was I immediately went to, wait a minute, he can't make me feel. He's not responsible for me. I went to, I feel great. So I said to him immediately, this conversation isn't going well, and I hung up the phone. And you know what? That was the first time that I stood up and I took personal responsibility for my own emotions, and I decided to stand in I feel great instead of this kind of thing that goes on within ourselves emotionally, which is not true, of they make me feel. And that is simply not the truth.